Hey everyone, it is Olivia Grace, your manifestation queen, back with another video for you guys. Today I have a specific message from the universe for you all, and I feel like this applies to everyone. Definitely if you clicked on this video and you're watching it, it's meant for you. So watch till the end because it's a message from the universe to help you achieve your dreams. So the first thing that I want to say is that you are here to expand. A lot of us are here and we don't know what our purpose is. We don't know why we're here. We don't know why we face the things that we face. But your purpose is to expand. The purpose of us incarnating into these lives, into these bodies, into these people is to expand. The nature of everything is expansion. When a seed grows, it expands. When a flower blossoms, it expands. A caterpillar comes from, a worm-like animal to a butterfly, it expands. Trees, they expand. It is the nature of everything to grow and become more until it, eventually shrinks down and goes back to its natural state of nothing. And we are the same way. We come here to expand. That is the nature of everything and is the nature of us. So you may be confused, like, well, what do you mean by expand and what does that have to do with what happens to me? So as life goes on, we come across things that we don't like. We come across things that make us unhappy. We come across things that we wish were different in our own lives, in the world, and, within ourselves. And in that, it makes us more clear for us to create. So in our expansion, the way that we expand is through creation, is through manifesting. The way that you become more is through deciding and choosing something new for yourself. When you've experienced the old, let's take money for instance. If you've experienced being poor, if you've experienced lack, it births a desire within you to have more, to be more, to experience more freedom, to experience what it's like to have abundance, right? And that expansion. Now, here's the difference. Here's where most people go. They live a life of, okay, I don't have enough. I live a life of lack. They have the desire for more. They have the desire for riches, for wealth. And then they see what life has created for them so far, what they've created for themselves so far, and assume that that's just not meant for them. So what we're used to doing is reacting to life instead of creating life. Now, what you can do is that in that instance is say, okay, I've known lack. I want to know wealth, and then pursue the path of wealth and take the steps necessary that brings you wealth and money and riches. And even the same thing with relationships. Again, you date somebody or a few people, they don't treat you right, they make you feel bad, you have a bad relationship, you have a bad experience with them. That births a desire for you to have a harmonious relationship. It births a desire for you to be with somebody that treats you right, that cherishes you, that cares about you, that loves you, right? In this moment right now when that desire is birthed, part of you is looking at what has always been and says, well, maybe I'm just not worthy of love. Maybe I'm just not worthy of having someone to care about me. Maybe it doesn't exist. It can never happen. Now, in this instance, instead of reacting to reality, instead of reacting to what's always been, you have an opportunity to create what you would prefer. You are a limitless being. You can create anything. You have been creating everything that you're experiencing. You've been creating the lack into your life. You've been creating the horrible men into your life. You've been creating the crap jobs, the horrible feelings, the sadness, the sickness. You've been creating all of that into your life. But it's in that, it's giving you an opportunity to create the opposite. And when like, again, let's take relationships again for an example. You date a guy, you're like, okay, he's nice, he's funny, but he's kind of an asshole and he's emotionally unavailable. So I want somebody that's, emotional available and, nicer than, who he was. So you get a guy, the next guy you date, he's nicer, he's emotionally available, but he's too emotional. He's, immature, he's not manly or masculine enough for you. So in that, you then birth another desire of, okay, well, really what I would like is a guy that's emotionally, available, but not too emotional. I would like a guy that is nice to me, but not a pushover, and so on and so on and so on. And so you become more clear, right? And the universe loves clarity. When you say to the universe, I want more money, the next day you find $1 on the floor, that's more money. That's not what you meant though, right? You want avalanches of abundance. You want, unrestricted amounts of money. You want all these things, but you have to be specific in what you want. But you don't know exactly what you want until you keep experiencing what you don't want. And that in that experiencing of what you don't want, there is a call for clarity. There is more clarity in your mind of, okay, this is what I'd rather experience. So have the courage, have the faith within yourself to give attention to what you do want, to manifest what you do want, rather than accepting reality as what it's always been. Here's a secret. Reality is what it's always been because you are recreating reality based off of what you see. You see, hatred, so the world must be hateful. You send that out and the universe sends back to you reflections of a hateful world, and so you see the world as hateful, you send that out, it comes back, and that's so on and so on and so on. So what you have to do is have the courage to say, I see a hateful world, but I'm going to give attention to a loving world. I'm going to give attention to anything loving and positive and uplifting that I see and send that out. And the universe will reflect that back to you as well. But it does take courage because it's scary for us to create something that we've never seen before. It's scary for us to give attention to something or to want something that seems like it could never happen. But that is where the magic happens. It's on the other side of fear, guys. All right. So that's my message for you guys. I hope it resonates with you, and I know it will, because I wouldn't have made this video or had the impulse to make this video if it wasn't specifically for you. But you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I appreciate you guys. Do like, comment, and share. Definitely join my Facebook group if you guys like manifestation, if you're into manifestation videos. My videos are going to be a lot more based on manifestation and creating your reality from this point forward. I'm still going to talk about relationships because you guys really like that too. But that is what it's going to be about. If you're into that, then definitely join my Facebook group. I'm going to leave a link in the description for you guys. Other than that, you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.